Hey guys, how are you doing? Dorux TR1 Iran. Hi, how are you doing guys? Hi VXG, how are you doing? So yeah, today like we have spoiler list to do and also some news, like a special program announced and also like that terrible developer discussion. Oh my god, that was so bad to be honest. Yeah, literally nothing. I mean, like at this point I would say it's better to kind of avoid doing any developer discussion by Hoyo because literally it gives nothing. I mean, yeah, some quality of life updates, but like in general, it's literally nothing. I mean, yeah, like adding one button and like something like that, into the dialects, and yeah, they write something like it's a skip. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's not okay, if you ask me. But again, like, what can I say? Yeah, in my opinion, at this point, it's better to not like do that developer discussion. But again, we'll see. I mean, like that artifacts loadout, which is actually loadouts, as you know, guys. So yeah, let's say like they implement that, but like they need to fix that. It's terrible at the moment. It's just so bad. Anyway. Like, let's say, well, playing WUWA is, like, yeah, like, I like Genshin more, but yeah, WUWA gives us more. Yeah, for obvious reasons, that's okay, but... Take me up. In any case, I want to try, by the way, guys, if you know, like, yeah, we have about, like, 2 weeks or something to finish all of the maps. So, yeah, for me, it's 94%, oh, 97%, and if I'm not mistaken, we have 2 maps, right? 97 and like this one, which is, oh, it's a split. So yeah, you can finish it's 97. Okay, that's good. If you have any question about like Spylabis is going to be easy if I'm not like, so yeah, I finished floor like, yeah, 11, it's like 12 left, and yeah. Hey Rat, how are you doing? Have you seen new dev? No, I haven't no, I haven't read, because you know why? It wasn't a developer discussion. It was terrible. It was just kind of somehow mocking us with that skip stuff and like gives us nothing. It's bad. I don't think it's a good idea, They just like, oh my god. It's just like, like you like change the topic, or like you want to do the stream, right? And you write the topic like, I'm going to do some WUWA stuff, right? And you do Genshin Impact. So yeah, it's completely like inappropriate in my opinion. They should stop to do that. I haven't explored the areas because I'm lazy. I mean, yeah, VXG, it's, you know, like why I do that? Let me explain you why. Back then, when I started the game, all of my maps, all of them, was kind of like, yeah, mess, Now it's 100%. It doesn't mean, by the way, I haven't cleared all of the map. As you know, 100% doesn't mean I still have some chest within Fontaine, I definitely know. Within Chenuwell, I definitely know. Within... Sumeru, by the way, maybe couple. Definitely within these 2 areas. Definitely. I know the places, by the way. You know which places I definitely know. Like this one, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second. There's a precious chest. Just a second. Let me check that. Where you need to... Yeah, this one. This place. You see that? So yeah. You can get like precious chest from here, but I still haven't done it yet. So yeah, like I still, yeah, this one, this place. You see this like, so yeah, llamas or something. So yeah, you can pick them up and you need to place them, and you can get precious chest. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, it's like in this place. But again, I just like keep some, for future. I finished new abyss like with easily 2 minutes per day. Yeah, that's true. 160 ping. That's true. About Spoil Abyss, you know why I know that Spoil Abyss is super easy? Because I never finished floor 11 so fast. It was kind of 5 seconds per each chamber. That was so fast, extremely fast. And I haven't used... Yeah, I use my best team, usually on floor 12. Yeah, you cannot check the teams in here. But yeah, I used, like, since this ley line, it's kind of crazy. It means like, yeah, as you know guys, it means any cryo, especially like skirk, benefits from that. And second one is like kinda mavuika. You can use arlecchino as well because it's damage, it's not burst damage, etc., something like that. You can use ayaka as well, you can use Risley. We have a lot of characters. You actually can go like Shenling and Bennett and they definitely will do pretty well. As you know, Spiral Abyss nowadays, after getting that Stygian Onslaught, Spiral Abyss is actually easy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, you know, like Stygian Onslaught is kinda difficult. I assume that. My internet was really bad today. Oh yeah, my internet was really bad yesterday. That's why I decided to not streaming. Yeah, like maybe it's because of weather. In our country, July usually extremely hot. It's just like crazy, you know? For real, I'm not kidding. It's about like 40-45 degrees. It's like in shadow, or how to say that? So yeah, not under the sun, you know, like in like, yeah, it's crazy. Even though if you check the like you know, like that web weather stuff, you know, when they say how weather is it says like 32 or something, which is actually, you know, usually it's lie, it's not correct info. So yeah, that's crazy. Luckily we have air condition in literally any places, like small like, yeah, stores, etc., something like that, literally in like in buses as well. So yeah, we saved a little bit, but again, it's kind of like, yeah, just imagine, because any condition which is air condition, which is work, like actually brings some hot air into the like to the street, you know that, right? And just imagine how hot is it, like, yeah, it's crazy. I had like couldn't download when I launched Genshin LOL. I did 75k with Ayaka burst per hit. Oh yeah, it's possible. It's possible. So yeah, let's get started, because we don't have so much to do, not gonna lie. By the way, tomorrow maybe I'm not going to stream, but I definitely will going to stream on Friday because of special program, as you know, like, yeah. And on the picture we saw Bennett's new outfit. His outfits actually, maybe I will do some small video about that. His outfits actually looks crazy. I like, because at the moment this outfit, I don't like it so much. Yes, it's cool, but you know, new one is actually way better, if you ask me. Where's Bennett? Okay, I lost Bennett. Yeah.
Benny's adventure chamber.
Because you know why? It looks old. If you compare Bennett, like, even though it has a lot of details, you know what's the problem is? In my opinion, the most detailed 4-star character in the game is Aoife. Aoife just crazy as hell. You know why? Because he is so crazy detailed, like, you know, just incredibly detailed character.
Hey, get out, Kakuku.
You know, and also he has Kakuku, you know. Kakuku. You don't, oh, for real? I mean, yeah, it's about preferences, right? If you don't like that skin, like, yeah, it's okay. I could probably achieve like damage per, yeah, it's about the buff. Again, let me go. By the way, what I'm going to do today, oh yeah, I made a video, if you noticed. So yeah, yesterday I got pretty good artifacts, which is, let's say, my best one. Yeah, like that one, which is three upgrades, went to crit rate, 1 to elemental mastery. Before that I used to use like this one. It's not bad. I still have 13.6, but you see, substats is trash as hell. Elemental mastery is helpful, as you know, and yeah, and I increased my damage with mavuika. Today I tried shield a couple times, and you know what? Actually, I was pretty close, kind of like this amount of shields left, about like couple times back to back. It's because, you know why? Let's say like that. Oh, it's bad idea to do that, I know, especially in the games, but I try to do it like, you know, step by step. I need to do more convenient shield breaking, and after that go to the next step, you know. At the moment, since even if I get like pretty good damage initially, if you cannot break the shield, it's bad, you know. It makes no sense to continue. So that's why I'm focusing on the shield. But yeah, my mavuika substats, by the way, it's like that. My sense, That's only 20 crit damage, nothing more. Yeah, but it's about like, it's all about that. It's all about like farming, you know that. You can be lucky, you can not. It's like, yeah, you need to just farm. By the way, so yeah, Elemental Mastery 191, and yes, crit rate slightly increased, and crit damage is the same. And yeah, attack is a little bit lower if I'm not mistaken, because this one has an attack substitute. Yeah, it has. By the way, also what I want to do, I maybe will increase my skirk up to level 90. And why? I think, in my opinion, since skirk damage, it's a little bit complicated. I mean, like multipliers, etc., something like that. It also like scales out of serpent subtleties, and also she needs to collect void rifts, and also she scales on attack, etc., something like that. I think leveling her up actually can increase my damage, and that damage might be about 5 to 10%, you know, even though she is not like a melt character or something like that. Yeah, she can melt, but that melt is actually trashy, because yeah, you know, like she needs to be within Hydro and Cryo characters, but I will do it today. I will do the test without leveling up. Diary mode, by the way, not... I don't do Fearless mode. Yeah, guys, if you ask me to do Fearless mode, you know why I don't do it? Because I need to rebuild my characters for like Fearless mode. Yes, Fearless mode needs more, since like your damage is enough. Going for... you tell me, energy recharge might be way more beneficial than like damage. So yeah. If your main DPS character is pretty powerful, going for energy recharge for your sub characters, it's way better. For example, kinich is like that. Because if you remember, I don't know if you remember that, but again, as soon as I switch my Bennett and Shanling into the Favonius weapons, the team was like Shanling, Bennett, kinich, and citlali, and Emily. Actually, it was pretty easy to finish that lava dragon. So yeah, and I just made it like the most fastest my run. I don't remember exactly what was the run, but again, no signature. Hey Ponyo, how are you doing? Alright, so yeah, first team is going to be like since Cryo. Is it Chamber 12? So yeah, since Cryo, and we have automaton. So yeah. Oh, we have like the same stuff. Okay. Oh, Ectom is ours. Okay, let's give it a try. So yeah, first team is going to be like this one. Let's go here. I'm going to use like, yeah, I level up my Charlotte up to level 50. Maybe I will do more, but we'll see. And Skirk. I will skip Skirk for now. I will do it later. And second team is going to be, yes, as usual, Bennett, xilonen. Just a second. Citlali and mavuika. So yeah, I can show you. So it's a 5-star weapons I have on them. So yeah, like, and like, yeah, oh, like 5-star weapon, signature weapon. It's freedom sword, signature weapon, TDDS, and signature weapon. It's on Favonius one. Alright, so yeah, let's just do it. Let's see how it goes.
Lumine, echoing song! Off to the freezer! A burst of flavor! Say cheese! Hard hitting it! And never star goes out! Extinguish!
With one, oh my god, that's terrible actually. I mean, yeah. Alright. Let's continue.
Everybody stand!
By the way, can I do the same trick that I did, like...
Light it up! Wrath from the skies! Color brings the spirit to life!
I was super close. I can do it. I can do it again, by the way, but this time...
I'm going in! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
As you know, yeah, in this case, you actually can cheat a little bit with citlali.
Now you're just being mean.
Burn it down!
It makes no sense.
Bring it!
Try and stop me!
Oh yeah, let's just...
Pyroclastic surge!
I will try to do it, by the way, again, like, it's possible if you choose, if I choose, like, proper buff. Yeah, like, because... okay, I will try it later.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Adaptive frosting! Boost on the loop!
We have, like...
Smile! Truth bomb! Into the void! Time to shine!
Off to the freeze!
Yoo-hoo!
A burst of flavor!
We have 3 enemies, right?
Hold that pose!
By the way, Charlotte is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie, I mean, like, just kill.
Paradigm shift!
Surge!
So yeah, it's actually fast enough. You actually, like, it's like, at the moment, to be honest, not gonna lie, but after, like, Stygian Onslaught, this floor, it's kinda like, yeah, not like floor 12 anymore.
Your journey ends here.
Everybody
Lord of
stand!
Sand. Your sacrifice
Get
is
to
ready.
work! You two! Time! Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
The golden slumber.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our path! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
But you know why is that? It's actually not because of your damage, you know, like, let's say like that, you understand the characters. Okay, we have secondary.
I'm going in! Suffer the
If I'm not
wrath of the-
mistaken, they have some...
Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
So yeah, they have some, like, immunity to pyro. They had some immunity.
Incinerate!
Okay, let's continue. Sorry, I'm talking when I'm fighting, so yeah, I need to, like, actually try to avoid that. Let's check the buffs. Character damage, oh yeah, this one is bad. That's why I couldn't finish it, like, pretty quick. I will try some trick, because one of the commenters says me, like, use Bennett, use citlali, burst, then Bennett, use citlali's burst, that Bennett burst, and you can kill like Ectomatos or whatever, like with one hit, which is actually impossible with my build, but again, I can give it a try. What? What I'm supposed to do with them? Okay, just, oh, it's the first one, so yeah, like, for real? Okay, let's do some. Is it approach? Oh yeah, they approach. So here, I need, okay.
Shower me with praise!
But it's about 30 seconds, right?
A little amuse bouche! The pinnacle of that!
Say cheese!
Truth bomb!
Let's try hoyoverse first. Verse works pretty well.
Strike a pose! Adaptive frosting!
I will continue.
Boost on the loose!
Time to shine!
Another star goes out!
That's crazy, actually. Shit.
Hard hitting it!
Shower me with
Off to the freezer!
Oh my god.
Paradigm shift! A burst of flavor!
Let the world collide! Smile!
Into the void!
Alright, so yeah, like I just like, you know, like spamming that burst, it's not a great idea. You can do way faster. The point is, if I'm not mistaken, you need to approach to one of them And yes, like let's say while you're killing one of them, which is actually in my opinion it's better to do like Geo one. You know why? It's about like 20 seconds left. If you don't have enough damage, it's better to approach to Geo one, because yeah, to like yeah.
Teamwork is strict. You two, time to burn it down. Wrath from the skies.
Luckily I have enough damage.
Incinerate.
Everybody stand! Bring it!
Rise with the sun. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath!
Teamwork is strict. Light of the blazing sun. Rev the engine.
By the way, that new
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
new combo might be pretty handy. Like yeah, like this one wasn't so difficult, not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, let's grab rewards. Let's open those like artifacts. So yeah, artifacts actually might be. Oh yeah, I grabbed them. Okay. Let's open artifacts, and after that, let's do maybe some like. I want to try staging also level up without leveling up, and by leveling up. By the way, if you want me to use different characters within Spiral Abyss, just like yeah, write in the chat. This Spiral Abyss not so difficult. Yeah, yes, again, on the first half you can use Ayaka. Prefer, like, yeah, it's better to use like at least one cryo, you know. Without that, might be difficult. The only thing I watched like this one, by the way, and this one. So yeah, all other stuff is actually completely useless for me. When it comes to 5-star, like this one, attack please. Oh my. Alright, I will keep it. You know, it's actually great. Why? It has HP, and it's HP, right? It has crit rate, it has elemental mastery, and it has energy recharge. That might be good for some characters. This one is actually not so good. Alright, at least 2. Usually you get trash out of them, you know? Alright, so yeah, let's do some, let's do some domain, and after that decide what to do. I maybe will do some obsidian codex, and I will mix with, don't forget about next staging onslaught, guys. So yeah, because that one might be slightly difficult, because, but yeah, usually it's like that. When they release something, it's difficult. Initially, it's difficult. Let's say like this staging onslaught. If you remember, like all of the players says, "Oh my god, it's so terrible. Like it's only whale level, etc." Something like that. But now, yeah, you actually can clear dire mode. Yes, not within 180 seconds. That's actually true for whales. But when it comes to like yeah, with Constellation Zero and signature weapons, it's actually doable. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Alright, so yeah, let's do like, this one was like, where's Sha? Yeah, she's low level, so yeah, because of that. And skirk.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
I heard that the new Pyro Escoffier is going to be the best from Not Cry. Yeah, like if you remember, like Dreamers, I mentioned that about like 2 weeks ago that we're going to get like Pyro Escoffier, and about that she is not going to be so crazy like this existing Escoffier, but she is going to be like very, very good. As I know, she's not going to be crazy like this one, but she definitely will be good enough. Let's say like that. Let's say like that, it's better to get that character. And yes, she will be released in 6.1 if I'm not mistaken. And also don't forget about like Durin. Durin is also going to be released in 6.2. Just a second. Let me check that. But yeah, if you remember, I mentioned that Pyro is Scoffier. Actually, if you ask me, I now don't know which characters to go. I maybe will try to get weapon. And after that, yeah, I will kind of like wait. So yeah, Durin is going to be released in 6.2. That new female, like let's say Pyro Scoffier, is going to be released in 6.1. By the way, maybe she will get some lunar, not maybe actually, she will get some lunar related damage. So because of that, yes, she will be useful. And by the way, you know what doesn't mean? It means oh, like Dreamers, I just finished it. Spell Abyss is super easy. Yes, you can use this team as Scoffier, Ganyu, and Furina, definitely. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you definitely can do that. I mean, like, yeah, the team, like, this Spell Abyss is super easy. I will do some Stygian Onslaught. I'm going to try, like, Skirk at level 81. Then I will level up on level 90, because you know why? I mean, like, according to all of her talents, all of them, actually leveling her up might give me about like 5 to 10% damage, and it's actually significant. And why is that? Even though like Skirk's damage, it's actually not so difficult. You just spam normal attacks. Multipliers and affixes actually not so easy, because you know why? You can get buff out of void reefs, you get buff out of saddleties, you get buff out of like hydro cryo, you get a lot of different buffs. So because of that, like, since it's like you know, like, let's say like that, to get to bring Skirk to the like peak point when she can deal a ton amount of damage, you need to like, yeah, do all of the stuff. I mean, like, all of the conditions should be met, right? It's like hydro cryo, you need to get, as you know, like, so yeah, absorption damage bonus is increased when you absorb up to, like, so yeah, if you, that's why when you play Skirk, never absorb only one Void Rift. Void Rift, it's kind of like this stuff, you know, like kind of like, can I? Yeah, I can do it here, but yeah, you got the point. Like something like it looks like a door to the abyss, you know, something like that. So yeah, it says that. Yeah, Vortex. According to leaks, yeah, she will be lunar, definitely. Reaction? No, it's not reaction. I mean, you lunar, like, no, but Void Rift is not reaction. Yeah, you get Void Rift after reaction, that's true. But Void Rift itself, it's kind of like, yeah, that stuff which creates on a field. So if you absorb them, you get more damage. And actually damage is like, yeah, you can say it's actually, it's nothing, you know, not so significant. But actually it's cool. Let's say, it's actually, by the way, why it's within her burst, it's because you can absorb it with that Q, you know, and you get pretty decent amount of damage. It's up to 20%. It's actually, you know, even if you don't absorb that, you get some buff. I don't know how this one works without absorption. Most likely, you know why? I mean, it's kind of like yeah, weird for me, but again, because when you absorb Void Rifts, it gives you a certain saddleties, you know, and it saddles, it's also scale attack. The point is, like, yeah, I think like leveling her up might give me 5 to 10% more damage from 80 to 90. As you know, like, usually I'm not a big fan for leveling up the characters when they don't need that. So I still have some characters at level 81, but looks like with Stygian Onslaught, any like kind of like even small piece of damage like makes sense. So yeah, about the lunar, by the way, like yeah, if you remember, like I mentioned that maybe lunar is only related to electro and hydro. I was wrong about that. So yeah, looks like lunar is going to be related not only hydro and electro, but all of the reaction. What does it mean? It means, as you know, like yeah, what is pyro? Pyro can react with this one, which is wave, right? With hydro. Overload with electro, melt with cryo. You can like forget about anemo, at least for now. You can do burning as well. Most likely you need to forget about burning as well. The point is, when it comes to electro like do electro charge. When it comes to, and by the way, if I'm not mistaken, lunar damage or lunar related damage only like will convert only the reaction which somehow related to transformative reaction. In this case, I mean reaction like here. In this case, all of these three reaction maybe will convert into the lunar damage. I mean, like, you know, like that's why that pyro character is going to be crazy. By the way, don't forget about Durin, but unfortunately Durin, if I'm not mistaken, is not going to be a not cry one. So yeah. That pyro is going to be, that pyro female might be way better than Inefa. Just keep that in mind. The problem is Inefa is electro, you know, and she's actually pretty powerful, especially with her weapon. Her weapon gives additional 4% lunar charge damage, which is actually crazy, not gonna lie. It's actually so much damage. Just imagine you get you know, like, as you know, like, Citlali has her signature weapon, which gives you damage 28%. Xilonen has a weapon, which gives you, like, 28%, but it scales on, like, yeah, you need some amount of defense, you know, you need to overcap it, like, not overcap, like 3.2k to get that buff, right? Inefa's weapon gives you 40, at least for now. Most likely it will the same, but yeah, that's crazy amount of damage. Alright, so yeah, let's continue with this one, then I will switch to like, yeah, level up, Stygian Onslaught, etc, something like that. This one is like, oh yeah.
Say cheese! Breaking news! Another star goes out!
I like Skirk. I'm not gonna lie, but I like her a lot. Unfortunately, sometimes... yeah, I cannot hit all of them, but it's alright. At least she can, like, destroy that. Durin may be good in wave team. Like, come on, like, Dreamers, like, why do you say that? Of course he might be good in wave team, because he's pyro, that's true. He might be good, but keep that in mind. I mean, like, all of the pyro characters, all of them, like, literally all of them at the moment, as, like what characters we have, if they have access to, like, if they not restricted, like Skirk for example, right? Let's say like she's cryo, but again, they all have access to wave, to melt, to transformative reaction, because this game is like that. This game designed like that. I mean, you cannot avoid that reaction at all. And also, by the way, even with Skirk, you know that with Constellation 6 Skirk, in a Constellation 6, Mavuika Constellation 2, like let's say Pyro, you can do 20 million damage with Skirk, and it's going to be melt. You know, it's possible. Just imagine how powerful she is. I will keep that. You know why? It's like Cinder City, and it's good for... yeah, it's actually great. Oh my god, I will keep it. Maybe I can get something. And yes, again, like, it's kind of like, yeah, by the way, don't forget about, like, Varka, like, you know, like, according to the leaks we have so far, and yes, we definitely will get some leaks when, on 6.0 special program. Looks like 6.0 special program, I hope so, will be that, you know, Chinese one, you know, when the real, like, real people and, like, yeah, will host that show, that special program, which would be way better. I don't like that chibi characters, to be honest. That's why I like Wuthering Waves special programs. Like, yeah, like, it's way better in my opinion. She's good, what? She's good. During maybe what she's good. I mean, I didn't get that who is exactly good, but again, yes, she is good. Oh yeah.
Add Astra.
Hey, oh yeah, my bad. I need to do like something like this. Oh yeah, I need to do the boss as well, by the way. So yeah, let's try Stygian Onslaught. Couple runs. I'm not going to do only one run. I will try like about like 5 to 6 to 7 rounds. We'll see. Because usually the damage is the same. And I want to check what the damage is. Skirk, she's good. Yeah, Skirk is good. Like, no doubt about that. Skirk is good because you know why? You can say it by fighting this automaton. Because, like, yeah. She is actually like super good. And also, I want to change her set into the... actually, like yeah, Rat suggested me to do that back then. And you know what? Actually using Furina with Tenacity is slightly better than with that one. But it depends. You know why? Let's say like that. You still get not the same damage, but close. Since in Stygian Onslaught we need like any like, you know, like the more damage you have the better. So that's why yeah, you can just like it's better to switch. About this one, yeah, I have enough. Actually it would be better to get more, but yeah, I don't want to mess with other characters. And yes, let's switch that. Hey Zora, how are the Vortex? I got Miyabi. Oh, congrats, in just 10 pulls here. Congrats with that, but why do you need that, like, M1? I mean, like, yeah, it's up to you. I don't know how she works. Actually, you know what? I mean that, Ascension, well, like, Ascension 1 or, like, yeah, Constellation 1, how they call it, I don't know. But, yeah, isn't it better to go for Yuzuha? I will go for Yuzuha because you know why? In my opinion, that Yuzuha is crazy as hell. And also that Alice is also pretty good. Alice, how they call her, Alice. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, it's better to go for, I definitely will try to get Yuzuha. I like Yuzuha a lot. And also, by the way, you know that small pet she carries, it's a Tanuki, you know that? I didn't know that, I just read about that, it's Tanuki. Okay, so yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I have a build, but... You know what? And as I know, I didn't use... Oh, okay, it's on status. What is my main goal is getting Void Hunters. I don't need other... For real? That's crazy, actually. M6, oh my god, it's like, why not? I mean, like, why not? If you liked, if you want to get these characters, why not? Oh yeah, that was SPSS. Just a second, let me check it real quick. It was on Setos, yeah, that's true. I didn't touch any Setos pieces. Yeah, it's HP for real. Now, I definitely touch this one. I cannot use HP on him. I definitely use something else. I will check that. Do I have HP in here? I have some polychromes more. I'll decide by seeing gameplay of characters in version 2.2. Yeah, it's a good idea. Actually, yes. If you like, I thought you just give up on Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, because I actually, you know what? I missed that. You tell me. Unfortunately, I missed that. Yeah, free wishes they gave us. That was terrible. I need HP in here, and I definitely need not HP, but yeah, crit damage, something like that. So yeah, let's do what? Oh, it's like kinda, yeah, it's the you know what the problem is? I don't like how, like, yeah, I need to watch here, like, yeah, okay, it's my bad anyway. I need this one, maybe crit damage with energy recharge. Let me check crit damage HP, right? So yeah, let's do what? Let's just a second. Most likely I stole that piece from Setos, and Setos should have, yeah. Let's give him. Oh no, elemental mastery. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Yeah, I too missed it as well. The battle will come. Oh, for real? You missed it as well? How is that possible? I lost to Miyabi. Oh my god, that's terrible. Like, sorry about that, Ali. But you don't have, like, Miyabi at all. Yeah, I'm not going to tell anything. Because, yeah, I like Miyabi so much. Not gonna lie. Unfortunately, it's like, let's say, maybe fortunately, Silent is not here. Because, yeah, you know, like, never talk about Miyabi when Silent online. I'm sorry about that. Let's give it a let's check. So yeah, she has, oh yeah, okay, 64, now 190, 180. Okay, it's that her build. Yeah, that's her build. Gameplay of Miyabi in M6 is insane. She literally does all of those consecutive slashes when in 5 fallen 4. Oh yeah, maybe, of course it is. Like, yeah, like Zoro, you know, like, let's say like that. Since it's mihoyo game, they spread the damage between constellations, you know? And it's applied, it's the same in Genshin, it's the same in Xenozone Zero, it's the same in Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, it's of course like Constellation 6 is crazy as hell. Alright, so yeah. Let's give it a try. What I want to do, I will try a couple times Skirk at level 81, then I will level her up. Because if I'm not mistaken, her kit is a little bit complicated when it comes to multiplier, affixes, etc. Something like that. So yeah, leveling up is help her damage. Silent will kill anyone who says something bad about... Yeah, that's true. Actually, that is so true. Are you sure about that? That you should... Actually, you should... I have Yeshua. I saw a video YouTuber change Miyabi in Ayaka by using... yeah, dreamers, like, I saw that. I don't watch the videos. By the way, yeah, like, you know what the point is? I don't know why people like these videos. I also saw when he switched, just a second, Navia into Mavuika, Lost in HSR 2. Oh, like, you play so many games. That's crazy, actually. How you have so much time? Lost on Lupa yesterday. Oh, Lupa is trash. If you ask me, I skipped Lupa and now I'm not regret at all. You know why? I tried to Lupa a couple times. Her moves is so terrible. I mean, you know why? Oh, by the way, you know, guys, for the first time ever, I was able to clear that Toa, like, let's say, Wuthering Waves Spiral Abyss with 24 stars, and it was super easy actually. You know why? I used like, yeah, actually, if you ask me, I can do 30 with my teams because my Cartesia, Chacona and Shorekeeper team is just extremely powerful. I didn't know how powerful that team is. Are you sure, Vortex? She's the best in brand jungler. Oh, Vortex, I cleared. Hey Pikmin, 36 are easily system. Congrats Pikmin. Yeah, this pile abyss. Hey Griffiths, how are you doing? This pile abyss slightly easy if you ask me, Pikmin. But yeah, congrats with that. By the way, you know what, Pikmin, if you ask me, if you want to like kinda increase your, like, how to say that to be more polite, I mean like skill level, try to play Stygian Onslaught. You know why? Like, let's say like that. When you with more powerful enemies, you definitely will increase your skill. You definitely will do something. You need to do something more to get more damage. So yeah, I would suggest you to do that, because you know why? Now Spiral Abyss floor 12 is kind of like super easy. Extremely easy, actually, you know? I did this Abyss with Skirk and Arlecchino. I used Mavuika and like Skirk, but yeah, bro. Bennett, new skin looks so good. Yeah, Griffin, actually I agree with you. I like that skin a lot. Yeah, like, because, you know why? It's completely new. It's not like, you know what's the point? Is just let me say something. At the moment, like, I don't like Bennett's skin. And you know why? That skin is not detailed. I mean, like, it looks cool. You have a lot of, like, I hate this stuff. Anyway, like, he has a lot of many, like, small like, stuff. But yeah, you know, they're not so detailed. If you compare with Ifa's skin, like, existing one, it's way more better. It's just like a 5-star skin, you know? Huh? It's way more detailed. It has a, like, yeah, in my opinion. So I hope like Bennett's skin will get like something like that. I mean, like more detailed stuff, you know, on him. Now Bennett will look so good in Mavuika team. Oh yeah, that's true. By the way, I heard that that skin is kind of close to Sumeru one. I mean, like something like that. I did a bit with Skorkia. Are you sure, Vortex? About what? She's a beast in branch. Oh yeah, Zoro, I don't know about that. You know why? I mean, like, I'm not Vortex. Every 4-star in Genshin is like a 5-star, like Ororon is. You know what's the problem with Ororon? By the way, guys, no need to like. Ororon is good. You know what's the problem with Ororon? He has actually a problem, and the problem is, he can activate his Constellation 6 only within Natlan characters team, only within Night Soul Blessing, and that's bad actually. So yeah, you need to use either Mavuika or Kinich or like any other to activate that constellation, which is actually bad, you know. So yeah, it's kind of useless, like Chasca can activate that as well, so yeah, like yeah. And the problem is, you know, like, we're not going to get Natlan characters at all. Maybe in the future, we'll see, but again, but she's not bad, not gonna lie. The problem is, if you remember when they was like kind of introduced, I still don't like his burst duration, which is like 9 seconds, and cooldown is 15, and unfortunately none of the constellation increase that duration. It's 9 and that's it. If it was 12, it's actually like Ororon was way better, but unfortunately it's not. I'm gonna play the next patch just cause of Bennett, for real. I mean, yeah, I will do as well, but not because of Bennett, because of Notcry. By the way, guys, we're going to get Notcry, don't forget about that. And a special program already announced, and you saw that skin. He looks cool, not gonna lie. He looks cool. And also, guys, about like developer discussion. That developer discussion was so bad. It was terrible, actually. Literally nothing. So you had some button, like, yeah, volume up and volume down. Volume, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Mavuika Constellation also Rohit. What? Mavuika Constellation. About Mavuika Constellation 1, you know, guys, let's say like that. All of the Natlan characters, as you know, usually Constellation 1 gives you some quality of life exploration abilities, which is actually cool. Literally all of them. But not like that. For Mavuika is actually extremely better, like, yeah, because it's not only like, yeah, fighting spirit more efficiently, it's increased from 80 to 120, and also attack. Like, she is really, that constellation is really powerful. Let's say like that. If you ask me, that one increase your damage maybe, but up to maybe 30%, maybe more, you know, like maybe a little bit less, maybe 25 to 30%. You know why is that? Since you can use, like, at the moment, if you don't have any Natlan characters but Mavuika, you cannot use her burst. You need someone, or you need to do normal attacks. You actually can, but you need to spend some time, you know, getting, like, doing normal attacks and gaining fighting spirit, which is actually converts, as you know. But again, it's not in like immediately you get it. With this constellation, yes, you get it. Like, she's good, not gonna lie. That constellation is crazy. I like it. I'm gonna play it, so yeah. By the way, Vortex have done Vuva, Max Score, Former Cartesia, Chacona, Rover, and Lupa Changli Shorekeeper team. By the way, Lupa and Cartesia level 1 talent. Lupa and Cartesia. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't get Lupa. I don't want to say I try. Actually, I tried on a stream, right? If I'm not mistaken, I did couple multis, etc., something like that. Or I lost. Oh yeah, I lost to Lupa actually. Yes, I remember that. I lost to Calcharo again. So yeah, and I give up. I want to get Frolova because I saw Frolova's damage and she's cool. She is cool. And by the way, you know what? If you remember, like Kranel joins like stream, like yeah, when he joins, I hope like on Vuva stream, I will ask him how to properly use Camellia, because looks like he knows how to use Camellia properly. I don't. Can I one mavuika with? Let's see Vuva cooks with quality. Oh yeah, come on, like Ali, like yeah, like that quality of life updates Genshin Impact introduced. It's actually so bad. I mean, like it's useful, but how to say that? You know, like they like yeah. Anyway, it's better actually, if, in my opinion, if you don't nothing to add to the game, just skip it. You know, because like yeah, just skip it. This time, develop discussion must have ended in a minute. Yeah, that's true. But you know why I did that? I do like, don't get me wrong, guys. Sometimes I do the videos not because of like it's going to be fun or something, but you know, to see the comparison, how it was and how it is at the moment, and yes, what we're going to get in the future. You know. That's why I keep it. I want to keep it on my channel. Some videos, yeah, I know some of the videos kind of like, you know, I don't want to say completely trash, but yeah, kind of like not so viewable, you know. But I still want to keep as a history, you know, to see how Hoyo mocking us with that skip button, but gives us literally nothing. If you remember, guys. So yeah, by the way, let me show you. Just why, like, let me show you what I mean. I mean, like, they told us on... Just a second. Let me switch the window real quick. So yeah, if you see that, can I can't. Oh, anyway, like most likely you see that. So yeah, a new developer discussion is here. Starting from like version 5.8, the dev team has brought new features such as one-click time skip for quests. You know, like after reading that, you might thought that, oh my god, that's actually like, you might think like, oh my god, that's what we need at the moment, you know, like it's a video demos, etc., something like that, but it's not. It's just not, you know. It's just like, yeah, it's fake. It's terrible. Like, why do, like, anyway. Me and Popcorn Team, what? First time saw the new dev notes, I really thought like I was a skip button, and like yeah, that's true. That's true. By the way, Vortex, 18 July between Vuva and Genshin officially. War between Vuva. Oh yeah, it's because of yeah, it's that anime stuff, something like that. We'll see. Yeah, that would be nice. Or me and Popcorn are like what? Different Genshin team. Like what about like Dreamers and Lie and Vortex? What's that? Okay, me for Primos and Asteroid Zoro. Alright, so yeah, if you see that, so yeah, it says that like one-click time skip for quest. Well, come on, like yeah, it's not true at all. So yeah, also like this stuff is cool, not gonna lie, but it's kind of like yeah, we get used to that, you know, like yeah, doing that time stuff. Other thing, yeah, this one is good for me, not gonna lie, because of like yeah, I sometimes just like completely turn off the volume and yeah, and do recording. Now I can just like, but again, it gives me the same menu, guys. It's not the what I wanted, you know, like what the problem is. It just gives me the same menu. Anyway, we'll see. Another stuff is like, yeah, this one is actually cool. It's useless for me, but it's cool. This one is trash as hell. Because, yeah, you know why? Why do we need that? It's better to like improve that artifacts loadout, which they didn't actually. This one, Oculus, is the best one, if you ask me. The best update in the game. Let's check the last picture. Oh yeah, this one. Oh my god, I'm a trashy. In my opinion, this one is like, yeah, it's useless completely. No one watched that because you know why? Wuva, as you know, guys, Wuva actually has something like that when it shows your talent, how to use it. That stuff made way more better than Genshin did. You know, this one is bad. By the way, we have that at the moment, and yeah, literally nothing. Okay, let me switch the window. Like, yeah, because it's trash as hell. If you ask me, it's completely trashy. That's why I said that it would be better not to do any developer discussion at all. You know why? Because it makes no sense to do something like that. Okay, so yeah, looks like. All right, so yeah, let's. So I wrote wrong word by mistake, but I removed that chat. Okay, no problem. That's okay. That's okay, dreamers. If 6.0 won't add new feature which players anticipated, Genshin is done for. You know, like actually, like Zori, if you ask me, Genshin already done. Because you know why? By introducing Stygian Onslaught, the game is now most focusing on combat systems, like combats, than like any other stuff, if you ask me, you know, because like events, most of the events are trash as hell, you know, only like yeah, just playing Spiral Abyss again and again, Stygian Onslaught again and again, and something, and like, yeah, that Imaginarum Theater, which is actually not bad. I like Imaginarum Theater. Yes, it forces you to level up the characters you don't want to, that's true. But again, in general, it's normal, you know, it's not so bad. And also rewards is actually good. But again, it's only like end game content, and we have only 3. And yes, TCG, of course, don't forget about TCG. TCG is considered to be end game content as well. Oh my god, that's terrible. Just imagine. Did they officially leak to 2.2 ZZZ Chara's Kamano gameplay in 2.1 for real? Today is a game for real. I don't like, actually, unfortunately, I don't kinda spy or watch that leaks on ZZZ. Yeah, I have no time. But yeah, I should check that. I definitely will try to get Yuzuha. Yuzuha looks crazy as hell. Next image, I'm seeing Cryo Electro. Okay, thank you very much. Cryo Electro and Anemo. Okay, that's cool. We'll see. Because, you know why? This Spiral Abyss is actually easy. And yeah, like now Spiral Abyss is like that. As soon as you finish it, you can come back, but maybe. Okay, let me try this one. What I want to do, guys, I want to use this team, then level up my Skirk up to level 90, because as I mentioned, maybe actually it should give me up to 5 to 10% more damage. So yeah, let's give it a try. I'm going to do like a couple times. I just want to check. I did something wrong. And by the way, they need to do something with Stygian Onslaught as well.
Let my name echo in song. A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle back. Hold that pose. True bomb. Yeah. Power. Yeah. hitting it. Let the world collide.
It's not enough damage here. But I do wrong combos.
Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Time to shine. Shoot! Strike a pose. The pinnacle of excellence. Let the world collide. Smile. Breaking news. Extinguish. Yoo-hoo! Goose on the loose. Hard hitting it.
So yeah, it's not enough damage. But yeah. Let's just like let's return and check my I switch my Furina into the TOM. Yeah, she has this one. She has 4 TOMPs. This one's okay. This one is... Yeah, I do wrong because you know why? I use like... Yes, I noticed that a couple times I used like, yeah, I forgot about that weapon. A couple times I used Charlotte and switched to Mavuika Furina because of energy, lack of energy. Which is actually bad.
Say cheese.
You know what's the problem is? Actually, when it starts, just let's check. Like, you can check it. By the way, you know what? I maybe wouldn't suggest you to use like cryo immediately. You know why? You see that? You don't see that bar? Yeah, now you can use that. Yeah, not like that. Just a second. Yeah, like I mean, using that one like cryo immediately, it's not a good idea.
A little look. Say cheese. Time to shine. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Smile. Breaking news. Annihilate.
I need to get used to combos.
Strike a pose. A little amuse bouche. Goose on the loose. Let the world collide. Hard hitting it. Extinguish. Yoo-hoo! A dash of frosting. A burst of flavor. Time to shine. Say cheese. Shoot! Strike a pose. Lumine echoing. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Smile. Breaking news. Skirk. A little amuse bouche. Say cheese. Goose on the loose.
It's exact same damage. I mean, like exact same point. You know what? Now let's just level her up and check. I still like. I mostly do like Tulpa. So because of that, yeah, I need to get used to that combat. But yeah, let's just level her up and see. So I can use like Yeah, I have enough, so yeah, let's... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's use it. It's not something special, but you know, level 90. Yeah. Well, let's give it a try. And yes, like latest streams are a little bit short, you know why? Like, yeah, it's summer, guys, so yeah. You need to get some rest, I need to get some rest, so yeah. And by the way, tomorrow is not going to be a stream day, but Friday definitely, because of, yeah, that special program. We need to discuss a lot of stuff. I hope so, at least.
Attack and frost! Hold that pose! Mine to wield. Let the world collide!
The pinnacle of excellence!
Say cheese! Shoot! Bomb! Mine to wield.
Strike a pose! Boost on the loose!
Time to shine! Smile! Hard-hitting exclusive! Power!
Shower me with prey! Off to the freezer! A burst of flavor!
Let the world collide! Hold that pose! Shoot! Bomb! Mine to wield.
The same, it's not so.
Time to shine!
Strike a pop! A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence!
Hard-hitting exclusive! Someone else!
Oh my god, for real. Yeah, let's try again. So yeah, it's kind of the same. It's not so significant. What? Just a second, let me check that. I'm going on a vacation and can watch your live. That's okay. I mean, like Pikmin, I will try to do that. You know why? I mean, like at the moment, not so much happens in Genshin, to be honest, because most likely it's summer. That's why. And 5.8 patch, it's going to be, yes, we will get new map. Like, yeah. But again, maybe something, you know, Marijuari or something like that, how they call it. But that's alright. Can't wait for the live streams. Oh, you mean like special program? Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie. You know why? Because new info, we'll see how it goes. But that's alright. I still will do, like, but yeah, you know why? Streams only when there's something interesting. I think that's, because yeah. Like doing Stygian Onslaught again and again and again, it's boring as hell, believe me or not. Because you know why? I mean, yeah, you need to get used to that combo. But, yeah. I like this, but it's boring for viewers, I definitely know.
Off to the freezer! Smile! Annihilate!
Mine to wield.
Let my name echo in song! Boost on the loose! Breaking news!
Yoo-hoo!
A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! Let the world come alive! Hold that pose! Hard-hitting exclusive! Huh. Mine to wield.
This one is actually better. You know, in 1 minute I cleared 50% of her damage. Yeah, but unfortunately low on energy, lucky. But yeah, that was the best one. So it's possible when you do proper rotation.
Truth on the loose! Hold that pose! Breaking news! Mine to wield.
Yeah, it's definitely increase of damage. You see that?
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Hard-hitting it!
Yeah, like it's not so significant, but yeah, slightly better than I did before, you know? So yeah, I don't think it's like, yeah, slightly better, you know, about like, okay, so yeah, it makes sense. At least something, you know why? Because yeah, like, as you know guys, like in Stygian Onslaught, it's better to use, in my opinion. Oh, by the way, what can I do? Let's switch artifacts from this one to her signature set, and yeah, check the damage as well. You know what, like they should implement something like switch the artifacts between characters. That would be just crazy, you know. Unfortunately, Hoyo is lazy as hell. Yeah, this one is slightly different.
Let the world come alive! A little amuse-bouche! Truth on the loose! Smile! Truth bomb!
Come on, just
Mine to wield.
yeah.
Strike a pose! The pinnacle of excellence! Let my name echo in song! Breaking news!
I need to do cancel. I need to do that cancellation, definitely.
Yoo-hoo! Off to the freezer! A burst of flavor! Time to shine! Say cheese! Hard-hitting explosion! Mine to wield! Let my name echo in song! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! Hold that pose! Breaking news!
I just like, it's second times in a row, I forgot to press that. Yeah, they're like, oh, bye-bye Ali, bye-bye. Anyways, I guess I'll go watch it, bye-bye, bye-bye. Day after tomorrow, like 5:30 lifetime. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know, like, it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's like, yeah, oh, and, oh, 4:30 is Vuva. Okay, I got it. So yeah, back to back to special programs. In Vuva, it calls broadcast program, if I'm not mistaken. In Genshin, it calls special program. So yeah, they also rivals, like, in that. So yeah, we'll see. I didn't know that. So yeah, that would be actually a tough day, not gonna lie. But yeah, Frolova will be like released, or like not released, at least we get some info about Frolova. Huh, okay. What? And for to do something. Oh, except for to see Frolova. Okay.
Say cheese! Extinguish! Time to shine! Off to the breather!
I think I shoot
Shoot on the loose!
bad rotation.
Hold that pose! Shoot! Bomb! Mine to wield.
You know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. So yeah, but yeah, slightly increase my damage, slightly, a little bit. So yeah, that level makes sense. Maybe a level half, or from like, let's do some domain. So yeah, let's get some artifacts. I'm going to do so. Yeah, I still can do like, let's do this one. Ayaka. Yeah, Ayaka team as Scofier is good. Or like, yeah, we can try maybe Ayaka. But yeah, I will try. Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I will try second one or first one. Just a second. So yeah, mavuika. It was the first one. So yeah.
Strike a pop! A little moose boot! Say cheese! Hard hitting it! Fearless! Into the void!
Is the server timing? Oh yeah, like it's not for me. For me, it's like looks like if it's one hour difference between like Vuva and Genshin, it's like 3 and 4. So yeah, for me it's usually 4 p.m. Okay, so yeah, let's go Spile Abyss. And let's do what? I want to try as a server. First one is Cry, unfortunately. And you can like, yeah, and second one's this one. Previous one, like, yeah, we had like first one on this one, and you can do like again and again. But again, let's give it a try anyway. Yeah. Skirk level 90 now, so yeah, she's definitely better than she was before. And that was citlali, right? Citlali is level 9. No, she's not 90 as well, right? No, she should be 90 actually. Yeah, she should be 90. One shot hit of Skirk is so satisfying. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I like it a lot. Not gonna lie. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, it's impossible in Stygian. I mean, like, at least use that burst. But in this one, it's possible. Yeah, let me do it again. Actually, maybe.
Smile! Shoot! Bomb! And never dog goes out!
No, I need to do what? I need to do actually different stuff. I need to do her normals to decrease that bar level, and after that use that burst. And actually, like, it's a proper way, because by that time I will get some Furino Farmfire stacks as well. So yeah, let's give it a try.
Time to shine! Fierce on the loose! Say cheese! Hard hitting it! Annihilate!
Alright. No, actually I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong because, yeah, it's not a case. Just a second. Yeah, I need to do, I know what I need to do. I need to use, you tell me. I need to use Charlotte's normal attacks.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Adaptive frosting! A burst! Breaking news! Hold that pose! Into the void! Merciless!
Maybe yes. Let me wait a little bit.
Paradigm shift!
Yeah, let's do it again.
Time to shine! A little remove foosh! The pinnacle of truth bomb! Smile! Another star goes out!
And now, like, let's finish with normal attacks. It's quite fast. It's okay. So yeah, this one. So yeah, one dude says me like, you need to do what? Ban at Xilonen.
Adventure team, assemble!
Then you switch to citlali. Use her skill burst. So yeah, no need to use Bennett burst. So Bennett normal, then Xilonen to activate that stuff. Cinder City and like, oh, she's not within Cinder City. She's
No
on
one's
like,
joined me
yeah.
on an adventure
Anyway,
in
so yeah,
ages.
let's continue.
Come on!
I forgot about that.
Laline, eat Papa!
No, I lost Bennett's buff anyway. Bodox, my friend doesn't have any cryo 5-star card. His DPS are Mavuika, Raiden, and Yai. What can he use for first half? Mavuika, he can use Hyperbloom. Actually, Hyperbloom is not a bad teams like when it comes to first half. I mean, yes, for example, like something like, oh, Alhaitham would be nice, you know, because like, yeah, you can use Hyperbloom. Mavuika, Raiden, and Varesa mean DPS. He doesn't have any characters for Hyperbloom. Oh, actually, if he has Varesa, he can do something, you know. It's not going to be optimal, but yeah. He can also use Chonyun and get that infusion, but it's not a great idea, even though it's possible. You know why? He definitely has Chonyun. Chonyun can give like infusion. And yes, it's not going to be the same, that's true. Like Mavuika double cryo for first half. Mavuika double cryo? I mean, but Mavuika double, what about second half? Mavuika Raiden. Oh, you want to use like Raiden on the second half? Mavuika double cryo on the first one? Yo, actually it's possible. I mean, if you ask me, because you know why? Just a second. It's possible, why not? Because what we have here, it's like automaton. It's like this one is easy, doesn't matter at all. And yes, this one, actually it also doesn't matter. Actually, Pyro in this case, it's not a bad idea, you know? You can go Mavuika. Varesa Overload on first, so yeah, I got it. So yeah, Varesa Overload on the second half is cool, not gonna lie, yeah, you can use that team. Definitely, because Varesa again, this one is also pretty cool. But for the first half, yes, you can use with Mavuika if you have that. The problem is, yeah, let's give it a try. Double, like, but you have double cry, right? Like, about Varesa Overloaded, yeah, again, like, just a second. I'm going to use like something like that. So yeah, it's Varesa, it's this one, it's iansan. It actually should be Bennett and iansan. He doesn't have citlali for mavuika too. That's alright. About that, you actually can use Rosa. Or don't under like, yeah, Rosa is actually good. No problem. It's going to be like this one, xilonen. I hope he has xilonen. Rosa. And we can go like another cryo, which is going to be yeah, has xilonen. Second cryo. Diona might be good because of damage. So yeah, it's skill, this one, then this one. Let's give it a try. Automaton, yeah, with automaton actually, like, yeah, you need to use like, let's give it a try. The problem with automaton, yeah, let's just give it a try.
Light it up! Judgment!
Just wait a little bit.
Punishment!
Look at you, Boomtail! Shaken and stirred!
Oh my god, I did it wrong.
Wrath
Okay,
from the
let me see.
sky! Bring it!
Shiver! Sketch! Can't handle your dream!
Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, you can do it actually, like, yeah.
Full throttle! Yeah! Punishment!
Shaken and stirred! Sketch!
Just try to use couple, like,
Pyroclastic surge!
because as soon as you clear that shield, that
You can't
not
run!
shield of course,
Think you can bully me? Diana special!
Shiver! Try and stop me!
I don't want to use her burst. So yeah, because Diona with instructor is good. Yeah, Diona definitely should be with instructor. And yeah, you need to give her as much possible energy recharge because that burst actually makes sense. She can heal, and you know why? Because when you need healing, it's better to use Diona's burst, because Diona burst at the same time gives you elemental mastery, 200 elemental mastery with Constellation 6, rather than using xilonen burst, because xilonen burst is actually useless when it comes to mavuika team without Furina, you know? So yeah, you don't need so much healing.
Justice will prevail!
Overloaded against this one.
Control
It's
breathing.
actually pain in the ash. You know why?
Hi! Look out below! Hero incoming! Hi! Yeah! Final warning!
Luckily, we
Everybody
have Bennett.
stand back! Let's light it out! Yeah! Benny's adventure
my
team!
Diona with instructor, yeah. I will try one more time, but yeah, I just like, yeah, but you got the point. You actually can use it, and you can do it way, way faster than I did, because yeah, it's kind of like,
Burn it down!
I messed up a little bit.
Punishment!
Shaken and stirred! Can't handle your dream! Come!
Wrath from the skies!
Yeah. You see, like, if you notice that, you need to clear that, like, you need to fill that cryo completely after that using that burst, because without that, damage is super bad. Damage is super. I don't know how is my Diona, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, she is not with instructor. Let me check that real quick. Because the set you need to use, like, let me show you. Actually, I'm not going to switch the characters though, so yeah. But let me show you. My characters is actually made for Stygian Onslaught. So yeah, xilonen is with instructor set, which is actually bad. She needs to be on Cinder City. Rosa should be on, in my opinion, like, oh my god, okay, anyway, you got the point. Like, Rosa should be on Noblesse, and Diona should be on Instructors. Oh my god, okay, like, you got the point. So yeah, but you still can, like, if in this case, actually, you can do pretty fast. Hey Cloud, how are you doing? Hi Vortex, how are you doing? I'm good. Long time, yeah, that's true. NVidia, sorry, that's completely okay, Cloud, no problem. Like, yeah, it's like, it's okay. You all hate him, come soon, could, like, they give us Sumerk. That's completely okay, Cloud, that's completely, I understand that. So yeah, we have like some stuff to do. So yeah, like, since my characters without any stuff, yeah, you know, like, I'm not going to, like, now correct them. You know why? I completely, like, rebuilt my characters for Stygian Onslaught, and I unfortunately didn't took any notice, like, notes about that, you know, to keep them. And yeah, I don't want to mess up, to be honest. But yeah, you got the point. Xilonen with Cinder City, Rosa with Noblesse, and Diona with Instructor set. This one is the best set, and by the way, you can easily clear this one. The problem would be on the second half, to be honest, slightly. You know, just slightly, because he need to get used to the damage. But first team's damage is crazy. Even though, like, the first half is cryo damage bonus, second one it's kind of like, oh yeah, actually Night Soul alignment damage will be increased. It's actually cool for, it's not bad for Varesa. It's actually good that you test it without a structure, because my friend doesn't have C6 Diona, so it kind of gives the same damage. Yeah, you can say that. Actually, yes, because it gives 120, and yeah, you can say it's not the same, slightly lower, but yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, but you got the point. Actually, it's possible. This Spell Abyss is not so difficult. By the way, you know what? Actually, since it's all Pyromems Night Soul alignment damage. That's why it's not Pyro, it's alignment, Night Soul alignment. Actually, you know which character might be good? It's Aoife. Aoife on the second half might be actually pretty good, especially with these weird enemies. But Overloaded is good. What's your thoughts about Escoffier? You have Skirk, but not Escoffier. Why? I mean, no, I have Escoffier as well. No, I have Escoffier. Like, it's impossible that I skip Escoffier. Escoffier is crazy as hell. I mean, skipping her, like, yeah, would be actually big mistake if you ask me. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like, yeah, I have. Let's say like that. Which character I missed in Natlan? Actually, only mualani. That's it. I was super lucky, not gonna lie. I literally got all of the Natlan characters they released. It's only mualani, and yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Constellation at least for iansan. Yes. Oh my god, it's terrible, but it is what it is. Could you show her build? Oh yeah, sure, of course I can. I mean, you mean most likely like a Escoffier build, yeah. So yeah, I use this weapon, which is Skyward Spine. You can say it's a free 5-star weapon, because you can get it from out of. If you don't have this one, you can use Favonius. Favonius is not a bad weapon. Just keep that in mind. She scales on attack, so yeah, she needs some attacks. About the pieces, yes, it's like this one. So it's attack again for me, not cryo, and it's crit damage. You know, why I don't use attack, because in this case, actually, I mostly need healing rather than damage, and damage difference between attack and cryo damage, Goblet is not so significant. Just like that, and she scales like her healing scales of attack. About the talents, it's like 11 because of Skirk, and yes, 10-10, double crown. And overall ratio, it's like that. She doesn't need HP, she needs as much as possible attack. So yeah, she's 74, 194 and 162. About the energy recharge, you can go lower. 140 is actually okay if you can catch particle with Scofier and also have at least one Favonius on your team. But I found like 160, 165, up to 170 is way more comfortable play. Because by lowering this one up, I mean like energy recharge, you can increase her damage. Your attack is so damn good, like Iowa. Could you check my score? Yes, of course I check. Just so you charge your, you change your swords. What is this crazy with overloaded on second half? Like, you know what? Come on, like rat. If I'm not mistaken, like yeah, you compare your Varesa with my Varesa. It's completely different. Why? Your Varesa is Constellation 1. Your Varesa has signature weapon. You have, if I'm not mistaken, Constellation 6 Chevreuse. So let's say like that. If you compare with my damage, it's about maybe up more than 50% more damage you get. I cannot get so much. With my Varesa does about 180 damage, something like that. You get about like twice more damage. Because like, oh no, you don't have Constellation 6, you have Constellation 4. But again, you have her signature weapon and Constellation 1. And by the way, Constellation 1 increases the damage by a lot. And also, you know what? I was pretty skeptical about the weapons, but now I'm not. You know why? Because yeah, weapon definitely. Okay, I just say that. So that like yeah, like no, like you in general compare the damage. It's not one like two. And I know that. I don't have signature weapon. Oh, okay. You don't have signature for real? Oh, then I mess up with someone else. Sorry about that. I use mualani and my skirk team. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Like Cloud, if you ask me, it's not you know that the best natlan supportive character for skirk is mualani. It's not. That's actually completely okay. And you know why? I use GI signature on Varesa, which is arguably worse than R5 with this. About arguably worse than R5 with Zif, I don't know. But yeah, like, you know why? I mean, like all of the calculation stuff always like calculate with a buff. So I wouldn't say that because, you know, like it's better to get consistent damage than like 10-second damage every 30 seconds. So I like, yeah, I don't want to say that like, oh, Widzif is bad weapon. Widzif is not consistent. Just like that. You can use Widzif only on the character like when you don't need some damage. Okay, so yeah, let me switch the window. About, what did you ask? Oh yeah, by the way, like that skirk, mualani with skirk. Actually, mualani with skirk. You know why is that? It's because mualani is hydro and she can enable Cinder City. So you put Cinder City on your mualani and you actually deal more damage. Because you know why? We have citlali, as you know. Do you have citlali? No, you don't have citlali. You don't have citlali. And let me check your, just a second. Yeah, you see, like you use mualani with Cinder City and TDDs. Because of that, mualani is crazy as hell. And by the way, I would suggest you to do something more than that. Right, because I need hydro DPS plus use for new bullet weapon. I need mualani so much. Mualani so much. I mean, TDS plus scroll. Yes, that's true. Actually, yes, but you know, by the way, mualani is going to be released in 5.8 alongside Inefa. So yeah, it's going to, according to the leaks, I don't know exactly. It's going to be Inefa, mualani, citlali, and chasca. So yeah, like Cloud, if you ask me, like this one is actually crazy as hell. And by the way, what I would suggest you to do, try to get more beta pieces. You know why? I see that level 0, something like that. It's bad. You know why? Because despite Cinder City, mualani still can do crazy amount of damage. So you definitely will increase your DPS. So just level them up, give her enough crit rate, crit damage. She doesn't need energy recharge at all, as you know. Because most of the damage comes out of her skill, right? You maybe need some elemental mastery, is possible. And that's it. Oh no, with skirk it's you don't need that. My bad. With skirk you don't need that. You need HP as much as possible, and that's it. And pretty good crit ratio, damage ratio. About 61-20 is more than enough. But yeah, level 0, level 0, level 0. That's crazy actually. And by the way, you know what? Despite that level 0, she still works. I mean, like this, she's still okay. Because I need, so yeah, scroll. Yeah, that's true. TDDS and scroll on mualani is crazy. Okay, let's check the character Cloud wants me to check. It's like a Scofier. So it's Favonius, that's true. You need, oh, attack. It's alright. Your ratio is actually cool, not gonna lie. Because, you know, like it's a little bit difficult to get like immediately. And your energy recharge is cool. You use like cryo. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. I explained my point why. Because, you know, like the damage difference between cryo and attack, not so significant, but you definitely will get more healing. Escoffier's healing is not great, you know? She is okay, but not great. So as it's way better to get more attack and heal more than like lower attack and slightly more damage. By the way, the damage difference not so, as I told, it's about 1 to 2, maybe 3k damage per tick. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't have any geo. I have every type of DPS beside Dendro. I can Nilo and DPS and Hydra too. Yeah, Nilo is, you can consider Nilo, but yeah, Nilo, you know, like Nilo is a little bit specific, like, yeah, character. I don't have any geo DPS, but I have Kiching as Electro DPS. When I was on Kiching, she hit like 21. 25k is not, it's kind of okay, but not a great one. Yeah, you know why? Because like, yeah, right now Kiching is bench rat, so yeah. Can you check new? Sure, of course I can, Cloud, no problem. So yeah, like my point about like your Escoffier, so yeah, you have enough energy recharge, more than enough actually energy recharge. But yeah, I would suggest you to switch this one if you use with mualani, but Furina, my bad. Oh, you don't have Furina. In this case, actually, you know, like, let's say like that. If you don't use her burst, you can go cryo easily. You know why? Because it's increased damage. But when you use with Furina, definitely, like, I would suggest you to switch this one to attack. Nice. R5. Enough. Great. This one is actually cool. The only problem is energy, if you ask me. You know why? I will show you my build. He's alright. Not gonna lie. By the way, you know, like you can deal some damage with his burst and skill. So yeah, I maybe would suggest you to level 6 this one. Even though it's not extremely important, you still can do some damage. It might be helpful, by the way. You know why? Because let's say like when you close to clear the chamber, right? Using his skill, it's like way better than like do charge attack, you know, wait for the charge attack. But she cleared floor 11, but like, yeah, but like floor 12, like she's not weak actually, Dreamers, if you ask me. I mean, Kiching has that's why Rat actually asked you about which it's a charge attack or like normal attack, because Kiching, you need to play Kiching from out of charge attack, not normal attacks. Keep that in mind. You need to use her burst. After that, do charge attacks. With charge attacks, she is actually crazy, and 25k is low. I get new bullet burst every rotation because of Kazuha and xilonen. Oh, okay. But yeah, again, you know why? I mean, yes, that's true. For me, I will show you my build, by the way, just like for like, yeah. And I would strongly suggest you maybe to switch this one. Even though this piece is broken as hell. Actually, yes, 40 crit rate and 80. That's crazy, actually. Not gonna lie. This one is cool. You know why? I will show you. HP. Yeah, he's good. You can get more crit damage though, you know? You can get definitely more damage. Oh, by the way, you have Skirk as well. About this weapon, I maybe like it depends on you, but I maybe wouldn't suggest it. It's better to use R1 Finale of the Deep. You know why? This one, which is actually about the shield, might be a little bit annoying as hell. Because when you're not under the shield, the damage is trashy as hell. And you still need to work on Skirk. Because yeah, she doesn't need energy recharge, she needs attack as much. Your attack is actually good. Not gonna lie, 15, that's crazy actually, that's crazy piece. 15 attack. Not built right now. But that's alright. Kiching, Nahida, iansan, xilonen. Kiching, Nahida, no, come on. Kiching, Nahida, iansan, xilonen. I mean, you can use iansan, but only Constellation 4. Without Constellation 4, Kiching with it's not so good. Even though you can consider charge attack as a move, it's not enough to keep that buff on, iansan buff, you know, because she is not a natlan character. And yes, you have xilonen, but again, oh, it doesn't matter, Hyperbloom or something, like, you know why? I mean, like, it's actually not a great idea to use Hyperbloom Kiching. It's better to use Aggravate, keep that in mind. Because, yeah, Hyperbloom Kiching is like, yeah, she's not okay. I use Nahida, full. Oh, what full is that? Oh, okay. Time out. You're welcome, Cloud, no problem. Let me switch the window and let me show you my build, just in case. So what I did with my new wallet especially. And yeah, about new wallet, I use exactly like close to your build. I use the same weapon, but it's R1. I just didn't bother with that. But when it comes to artifacts, I used Sand HP and Goblet HP. Yes, because you know why? The damage difference between HP Goblet and Hydra damage Goblet not so significant. It's not huge, something huge. But yeah, it's always depends on your artifacts. It's, you know that. So yeah. Even though I have pretty good Hydra damage, just a second, let me check one. Like, it's not good, it's okay. You see, like with HP substats, with crit damage, crit rate, it's actually not bad. I mean, like, if you compare with this one, you can say they kinda even. You know why? Because it gives me HP, you know, and also gives me Hydra damage bonus, and also has like some crit rate. Crit rate is a more crucial, I would say. But when it comes to energy recharge ratio, you see, like, because of that HP Goblet, I have 40k HP. And I have, but yeah, it's because of my artifacts, and 140 energy recharge, which is actually most. Without that, I cannot get that burst in time, unfortunately. Maybe it's because of R5, R1, maybe. He's okay. He's like, you know what? Actually, he's okay. Not something crazy, but yeah, a plus 36 out of Mercy Hunter, and yeah, let me show you my pieces, if you will. Actually, I have a couple great pieces. This one is my best one, but in general, kind of like, yeah, not bad, pretty useful. And yes, that 22 energy recharge just saved my life, actually, you know. But my Constellation 0 iansan is good with mavuika, but with Alhaitham, not like, yeah, that's true, Dreamers. You know why? I mean, like, yeah, Constellation 0 iansan is not only with Alhaitham. She is bad, like, with not only Alhaitham, with Arlecchino she is bad. Like, if you don't use non-Natlan characters, that iansan, yeah, you need to use Constellation 4 at least. But don't get me wrong completely. You know why? Despite she is Constellation 0, she is still useful, and I would suggest you to build her. It's no matter what, because she is second Bennett, you know, she doesn't apply Electro or Field Electro, which is actually great. It's like, yeah, only first like rotation, when you use her, yeah, she applies Electro, that's it. So that's why she is so crazy. You should R5 the weapon, and I would have a lot of with energy. That's true, actually you're right. When it comes to energy, because yeah, I will gain about like 50% more energy out of that weapon. That is true. Because when you enhance that, refine, you can get like, each refinement level will give you 0.5. It's like, in general, it's going to be 6, right? Elemental will generate 6 energy, and also instead of like 4%, it's going to give me like 6% HP, which is actually great for Furina's buff. That is true. But you know what? I don't do that. I maybe in the future will go for his weapon. Maybe. So because of that, I just like, yeah, just want to skip that, you know? No need to like waste your billets. I can use Bennett with Kiching unless I want to make her pyro DPS. Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's partly, of course, because of Constellation 6. That's true. Because, yeah. Now let's do what? Let's do 20 of this again, which is like, yeah, let's do 20 of this one. Then like, yeah, Arlecchino's one. No, I want to try Kiching Overloaded with... Actually, Kiching Overloaded exists. But you know what? Yeah, it's not a bad team. In this case... Bennett? I mean, I don't know, Bennett. I want to try Kiching Overload with her dealing pyro damage load. Yeah, it's possible, but it's like... You know what's the problem with Overloaded? The problem is, when it comes to small enemies, you just throw them away. It's actually so annoying. Especially in this pile. That's why, like, you know, like, that's why I don't like use Varesa on the second half. I mean, she's cool when it comes to damage, but you know, she throws away the enemies. In this case, using Furina, Shenyon, and like, yeah, let's say like that, plunging Varesa is better. Gosh, Kiching, Ororon, Chevreuse, Bennett, Ororon, yes, maybe. You know, again, Ororon has some problems when it comes to non-natlan characters. None of them is natlan. You know why? Let's say like that. As you know, Ororon can apply Electro being off field, which is actually great ability. Unfortunately, it's available only when you do some Night Soul alignment damage. If you don't, you cannot get that, so you need to on-field him. He's good, but again, yeah, you can use that. I mean, like, you know why? For non-natlan characters, Fischl is better. That's the point. I mean, like, Fischl is way better, especially with Kiching. You know why? Because Kiching and Fischl actually made, kind of like made for together. Chevreuse bullets. Throw all small enemies. I hate it. Yes, that's true. It's because of pyro. You apply pyro, and you know why is that? I mean, I wouldn't suggest you to. But by the way, you know why is that? I will explain you. You know that you don't need to hit the enemies like dreamers. Let me do this domain, and I will show you. You don't need to hit the enemies.
Off to the freezer. Hold that pose. Hard hitting it. Merciless.
I mean, because if you hit them, you just like, just a second, let me show you what I mean. It's 20. As you know, like, Chevreuse Burst has some crowd controlling. Oh my god. So yes, has some crowd control abilities. And when it comes to buff, let's go the team like that. This one, Varesa, iansan, right? And we have Chevreuse in the team, right? Yeah.
Are we going on a trip? Or to a competition?
So yeah, it's like that, right? So yeah. At the moment, as you know, we have like only Cryo Pyro characters. You don't need like... You see like 21, 33.
Stop right there!
Ah, yeah, my bad. I need to hold that. Just a second. Yeah, my bad. I always mess up with that. To get the buff, you don't need to hit the enemy. Just keep that in mind. This one. So yeah. HP regeneration. Like, let's say like that. You don't need to hit the enemy at all. Just a second.
Drop your weapons!
Yeah. You need to do electrocharge. Just a second. My bad. So yeah, just a second.
Why me?
Let's hope you.
right?
Who's this customer?
Use burst, right?
Take a seat.
Just a second. Do we? Oh, no, you cannot do it in here. Damn, bro. Like, that's Hydra a lot. Just a second. Let me do domain. My bad. Just a second. Let me do some domain. So you need to do electrocharge to activate that. Completely forgot about that. Just a second. So yeah, let me do like this one. What are your thoughts about like Columbina? What role? Oh yeah, about that. One-shot enemies in the domain with mavuika lol. I one-shot enemies with... Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, about Columbina, but it's not enough DPS for Abyss. Yeah, that's... about Columbina, actually, you know what? Columbina, let me do some leaks. Let me say you some leaks, by the way, guys. Like, actually, I told that a couple streams ago, but again... Columbina is going to fight against Renova, and she will defeat her, as I know, and because of that she will be extremely powerful. According to the leaks, she will be the most powerful character when released. She will be powerful than Newlet. She will be also extremely useful when it comes to like quality of life. You know, like why Newlet is so great? Newlet is so great because he is easy to use, extremely boring and easy to use. And looks like Columbina will get some beam attack. And also don't forget about lunar charge damage. I mean lunar, not charge, my bad, lunar related damage. So yeah, in this case, like yeah, and also don't forget about that last pyronosis. As you know, like, yeah, Capitano failed to steal or get that Gnosis, but Columbina will, yeah, steal that and get that. But she's gonna be main DPS. I heard like she might be support. No, she's going to be not main DPS. Let's say like that. She's going to be DPS and debuffer, as I know. So yeah, DPS, she's not going to be support. As I know, she is not going to be a support character, she is going to be debuffer. I don't know which element, most likely Hydro. As you know, she is going to be Hydro. She will get beam attack. I don't know within her skill or burst, most likely skill. But beam attack, you know, like it's kind of like Newell's charge attack. It's kind of like hit to the like yeah, from a, like to a distance, something like that. We still don't know about the kit because Columbina will release in 6.3. But if you ask me, must-have character. But again, it's not confirmed completely. We will get some info within 6.0, guys, by the way. You know why? As you know, guys, Hoyo already finished completely 6.0 patch, and like they started to do on like next one, which is Snezhnaya 7.0, you know. Because of that, like some of the, let's say like developers or someone of the staff in Hoyo already knows all about Columbina, because Columbina is 6.3, so yeah, it's finished. They need to do some polish, I mean like some like, you know, some like small work on the characters, and that's it. So yeah, it's beam, it's debuff, it's DPS, but I don't think about sub DPS. Maybe main DPS. Okay, let me switch Ranova with Columbina. Okay, just a second, dreamers. I will show you the like what I mean. I will a cryo. Oh no, it's not. You know why is that?
Budget so far.
I wonder why it's going to be cryo, but you know why she's not going to be cryo. It's another like another reason. Maybe Capitano is going to be cryo. That's why, you know, and that makes sense. It's not because of Skirk, by the way. It's about Capitano, because as you know, like Columbina is a third seed. Second one is Datora, which is going to be maybe some, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, maybe Electro or something like that, because he is kind of like why Electro? Because he kind of looks like alchemist, you know, and Mavuika actually told something about the Torah a little bit within last Archon quest, you know. So maybe he is Electro. And why Colombina is Hydro? Because Capitano might be Cryo, that's why. There are many characters, for the new characters, like yeah, Electro, DPS man, Geo, that's true. But you know what, like Cloud, I would suggest you to go like, according to the leaks in 6.1, we're going to get a Pyro female character, which is going to be close to a Scoffier. But she's going to be Pyro with lunar related damage. Just keep that in mind. And she might be extremely useful. Durin and many new... Yeah, that's true. Durin, Varka, don't forget about Varka, Colombina, Varka, Durin. We're going to get Alice, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, great patch. Rip wallet. Oh my god, yeah. You know, like, yeah, that's why I don't want to go for a weapon, but I need Citlali's weapon. So yeah, Dreamers, let me just show you what I mean. You need to do Overloaded to get that buff, you know, without that it's impossible. The point is, just a second. This one is actually not for, but yeah. So let me do, yeah, we got Overloaded, right?
Stop
Oh
right
my
there.
god. Yeah. You see that? I didn't hit the enemy, but I got the buff. You don't need to hit the enemy, just keep that in mind. With that, like with her skill, you actually can hit whatever. You don't need to hit the enemy. You just, the only condition, it's hold. That's it. You know, it's the only condition. You don't need to hit the enemy. By the way, even if you don't hit the enemy, you still will get that healing. You still will get the... So yeah, like you will lose the attack. That's it. Hold damage, you know? Just keep that in mind. You see, I got the healing. Despite that, I just like, yeah. You see, I got the... Even though I didn't hit the enemy, I still get the buff, which is you can see by small arrows, and also I got the healing. So yeah, just keep that in mind. No need to hit the enemies. I read like in a leak that Pyro Escoffier is gonna be support for main DPS Colombina, but we can tell right now. Yeah, actually it's difficult to say. You know why, Cloud? The problem is it's a lunar related damage. At the moment we only have info about Inefa, which is going to be Electro, and only reaction like let's say like that, she converts electro damage into the lunar damage, but we don't know about other elements, because when it comes to elements, Pyro can like, yeah, can do like, let's say like that, Pyro can work with Hydro, with Electro, and with Cryo. The point is, as I understand lunar damage, lunar related damage, the reaction needs to be kind of like semi transformative reaction, semi damage reaction, you know. And all of this reaction, which is like Pyro Vape, which is Melt, and which is Overloaded, actually they are semi like they scales on they need elemental mastery. If you have elemental mastery, the damage is better. So maybe like all of this reaction might be useful. It's like, yeah, it's a point when you talk like that Pyro might be useful with Hydro. Colombina is going to be Hydro. So we'll see, but we'll see. We don't have so much info about that lunar. The only point is we will get new set. It's 2 new sets, guys, by the way, which is increase that lunar damage. Just keep that in mind. I hope I got them. Like, yeah, I will wish you best of luck, Dreamers. I'm gonna go for Varka too. He's gonna be, yes, he is going to be Anemo and main DPS. Unfortunately, Varka will release in like 6.5 or 6.6, something like that. Just keep that in mind. So it's a long way to go. Don't forget about Nicole. Nicole is like a Hexen Circle. She is going to be like one of the members of her Hexen Circle, and yeah, like definitely powerful character. Definitely. Like no way she is weak or something. I hope He's not low in damage like Chasca. Which one? Warka? I don't think so. You know why? I mean like that. Like Chasca, as you know, when it comes to single target, she's not bad. She's okay. When it comes to multiple targets, more than like 2 enemies, yeah, like 3 enemies and 4, yeah, she is actually not so good. For exploration, she is crazy. When it comes to Warka, no, I think she is going to be pure Anemo DPS. Like, no way. Well, you know why? He's a, if I'm not mistaken, he's a main Grandmaster of Favonius, Knight of Favonius, something like that, you know? We have a supportive character, which is Jin already. So, I think she, like Warka, is going to be DPS. Again, we'll see, but yeah, we already have like Knight of Favonius Jin, which is supportive character. I have gone to you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just like, it's not burst, it was her skill, but when it comes to burst, yes, she had some crowd control. That's why when you hit the enemy, again, like overloaded against like, let's say light enemies, it's bad. It's terrible, you know? It's so bad. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to use that, but you have no choice. And why is bad? When you don't have constellation on Chevreuse, still you, since you do low damage, you cannot kill them as fast as possible, you know? So yeah, they just jump, like you just throw them around again and again and again, and it's super annoying. That's why I don't use Varesa like on a second half, even though the damage is cool. And many leaks said Columbina's skill are environment altering effect and unique hydro character. I can't stop thinking about what they mean by unique hydro maker. It's the buff, like Cloud, it's the buff. That's what I'm talking about, like it's the buff. Most likely it's the buff. She creates some like, you know, like maybe something like Xilonen does, you know? As you know, Xilonen creates invisible field, which is about like 20 meters in diameter, something like that, 10 and 10, you know? And yeah, this field is invisible, but when you approach to the enemy, he gets debuffed. So most likely Columbina will do the same. But when it comes to Xilonen, Xilonen can debuff the element which she reacts with. When it comes to Columbina, most likely it's going to be only lunar related elements, you know? It's not all elements, it's only like the elements which Hydra can contact with, like Electro, maybe like Pyro, you know, something like that. Maybe, I don't think about Hyperbloom, and I like, but who knows, maybe. Definitely not Hyperbloom. It's impossible, because Hyperbloom, it creates blooms. It's kind of like second level reaction. It's not the first, so it's not a damage. Damage comes when you attack those blooms or they blow up. So yeah, like it's not like Dendro, not Anemo, but yeah, maybe Electro, definitely Electro. Pyro, yes. Oh, Cryo, I don't know, because Cryo is also not a DPS, you know, like not a damage reaction. It's going to be like when you freeze the enemy, it's not a damage, you know. It's, yeah, it's a different thing. But we'll see, we'll see. Again, a little bit difficult to say, you know why? Because we don't have so much info. But definitely she will be powerful. I hope they will not do the field, you know, because like that field, let's say, yeah, would be nice to like, yeah, because field is bad, field is terrible. I mean, like, you know, like debuff field, like Jin creates. By the way, Jin can create field, as you know, with Constellation 4, Jin creates a field, and if the enemy within that field, yeah, she gives you some additional, and you can gain additional Anemo damage because of her debuff abilities. Alright, so yeah, let's do this one. This one actually cool, you know why? Because you can one-shot the enemies. Where's my rod? Oh. By the way, maybe I will... I'm sorry guys, so maybe I will level up my Charlotte actually. She's not bad, not gonna lie.
What's the news?
Oh, did I? Yeah. I got Navia in 10, PD 50-50. Should I use her? Actually, she's good still. Not, yeah, she's great. Navi is actually cool. You know why? Because Navia doesn't rely on Geo at all. She can use Furina, she can use Xilonen, and she can use, I don't know if you will, like Bennett, you can go Bennett, you can go like, yeah, she can use Navia, Mavuika, my bad. Like, yeah, she's crazy. You know why? The point is, she needs other elements to get more damage, because when you use other elements, you create that geo crystals, and when she absorbs crystals, she deals ton of damage. So, she's cool.
Frosting.
Power.
Oh my god, why did you can do it like actually like with one burst, but yeah, I messed up a little bit. Yeah, Navi is cool. Let me use Navia, by the way. I mean, okay, let's check that. Oh my god. HP Goblet. Elemental Mastery is cool, but I have one already, so yeah, I will skip that. Let me use Navia with Furina. Navia, Furina. Why Navia is so cool, why I like to use Navia also. Navia can be used in double DPS teams, which is actually fun. Let's say you can use with Arlecchino, you can use with DPS Mavuika, so yeah, she's cool. Unfortunately for me, like my Xilonen is on instructor set, so it's not going to be something crazy. But yeah, let's use like this team. This one, Navia, and Furina. So yeah, why not?
Count me in.
So yeah. Usually you start rotation with Navia's burst, if it's possible. But you know, like, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any energy. So yeah, let's go like something like that. What? She's a must. I'm gonna go for Furina. Oh yeah, this time. Oh yeah, like Furina. If you don't have Furina, let's say like that. Or like if you ask me which character, like only single character which is must have in this game, I would say Furina, definitely. Citlali, on it's the second one. Like Escoffier is the second one. So yeah, like she's the best support, and also she deals some damage, which is actually cool. She can use different artifact set. You can use Tenacity. You can use her best set, which is like Golden Troop. You can use Marushi Hunter. Like, yeah, you can use Stupis if you don't have enough. So you can use actually, like, yeah, like she's crazy. Not gonna lie. She's just insanely crazy. And also we have a lot of weapons to use. Like, let's say you can use Favonius one, which I do. You can use her signature, 4-star signature weapon, because by the way, it's a it's completely free weapon. As you know, you can get them by just fishing by just fishing. I think Furina is meta, like, yeah, Furina will stay meta, by the way, for a long time. Okay, bye-bye, dreamers, bye-bye. Yeah, Furina will stay as a meta for a long time. So yeah, this one is going to be, so yeah, let's... oh my god. Why they are so annoying. Okay, let's...
A little mood boost. A burst of flavor. Attack! Bring it. Fellow warfare, I guess. That's not coming at you.
Yeah, she's not bad, not gonna lie. I like Navia a lot. And by the way, before Mavuika, oh, I can show you, by the way. Just a second. I can show you, by the way. I don't need this set, please. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, guys, let me do it like Strongbox, and maybe that's it for today. Let me show you something like Cloud. Like, yeah, like... as you know, like we have some stats when it comes to Spell Abyss, and you just can check it. Is Navi really that strong, or like your build? No, my build is not broken. Let me show you. I use free-to-play 4-star weapon. It's actually, you can get it. It was like Miluzin weapon. I don't know like if it's available for you, but it's actually not a great piece. Well, it gives you pretty good amount of attack, not gonna lie, 48%. But again, it's not the best one. Also, my ratio is kind of like mid, 63, 174, not something special, you know? So yeah, could be better, way better. And I use her signature set. And talents is like that, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, because actually you don't need to do that. But I tried to use Plunge Navia, and it's not bad, that's why it's 10. 10, the most, like, most of the damage comes out of her skill. Why it makes sense to level up her normals, she gets infusion, that's why. So yeah, well, let me show you. You can check challenge summary, and before Mavuika, you know, like strongest hits, like it's with Mavuika now. Mavuika, just a second. Mavuika, before Mavuika, so you see? Navia was like, yeah, like, you know, I don't know how I got this one, but again, it's kind of like was. So yeah, Navia, you see that? She's broken as hell. Just keep that in mind. You see Navia. Navia was my kind of like the one of the, but you see like all of them, like mostly of them Navia. Yeah, Mavuika now like can do like crazy amount of damage, but you know, that's like, it's normal. And but yeah, Navia is just crazy, not gonna lie. Just imagine, by the way, you know what? It's a skill damage. It's not a burst damage, it's her skill damage. That's crazy actually. She's good. I mean, like, if you don't have any GODPS, Navia, like, it's a way to build Navia. You have full gravestone for her? Yes, I have, but you know what's the problem is? I rebuilt most of my characters for Stygian Onslaught, so that's why I don't want to use, like, different weapons. But yeah, I have. That's true. I use that weapon on Kinich gravestone. It would be nice to get second gravestone. Not gonna lie. That would be great. Okay, so yeah, let's do, you know what? I'm going to do... I need this one for Alikino, to be honest, to like increase my Alikino damage a little bit. But I will skip, because... yeah, let's do this one. I don't have Furina, so can I use Navia, xilonen, and Scoffier Bennett? Actually, yes, you can. No problem. About the Scoffier, I would say no need to use a Scoffier in that. You know why? I mean, like, in that case, would be nice to use something like... maybe Dia with Tenacity. You know why? So let's say like that. Navia is going to be on signature set, xilonen with Cinder City, Dia on TOM, and Bennett with Noblesse. You know why? You get 25% additional attack damage buff from double pyro. So yeah, like using like but you need to create Shanlink. You can use Shanlink. It's better to use Shanlink. You know why Shanlink? Because you need to create crystal. Dia unfortunately cannot create crystals so often. When it comes to a Scoffier, you can. A Scoffier deals some damage, but I don't know if it's worth it. Shanlink, yeah, Shanlink is good. No, Shanlink. You can use Shinchu as well, but Shanlink is also not a bad option. You know why? Just like, let me do that. Just a second. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh, actually it's not bad. I don't need crit rate, but not a bad piece. I have 3. Okay. Just a second. Let me finish with this one and let me show you Shanlink instead of Furina. Oh yeah, let's go maybe this one. This one is it's Mercy Hunter. No, I don't need Mercy Hunter. Oh yeah, let's go with like TOM. If I only can get, I will keep it. If I only can get crit damage on this one, that would be crazy. So yeah, you can go. Furina is actually good. Why I use a Scorpier though? Double pyro buff is good. 25%. That's true. So yeah, why I use like a Scorpier? It's because of Furina, because she can heal. But yeah, you can go like this team. This team is actually pretty powerful.
I won't hold you back. Much.
So yeah, you start with like Bennett's. You start with xilonen burst, then you use like Bennett Shanling, then like yeah, just let's give it a try. Yeah, let's do the same domain. Oh my god, that was like Fontaine one, right? Man, I just checked like you Akasha. The same bills, my god. Oh, what's the tip? Oh, was like insane. Ah, it's not bad, but it's not insane. It's not bad. It's not something special. You know, Akasha, I actually don't check Akashas too much. Not gonna lie, I actually don't. You know what's the problem with Akasha? The problem with Akasha, it doesn't shows you like the true damage. Just keep that in mind. It's only artifact stuff. That's it. When it comes to damage, but yeah, let me just a second. So yeah, I have top. Yeah, my Ayaka is top 1%, Mavuika top 1, top 2, top 2. Yeah, it's okay. It's not something special, you know. I can do better actually if I rebuild my characters. Unfortunately now, yeah, I built all of them for Stygian Onslaught. Alright, so yeah, let me just show you. This one is a little annoying, you know why? Because, so yeah, because of that, like, yeah, they're super annoying. It's better to wait them. Yeah, again, you know, oh my god, okay. The problem is...
A proper send-off! I'm going in! Nice and spicy!
Okay, just keep... Oh my god, that's a terrible problem. Why I choose like this?
Hey there! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. This one's got your name on it! Let's light it up!
You need to create
Everybody,
crystals.
get them! Eat this! This one's got your name on it! Hiya!
So yeah, damage is actually, if you notice, 240, 2 something like that, and you will get pretty good amount of attack buff. You see, it comes from Bennett, it comes from like Noblesse, it comes, and by the way, the damage is low because my xilonen is on instructor set, which is completely useless. Shanling is like, yeah, it's good, and it's Noblesse. So the only buff I get, it's like from Noblesse. Xilonen with Cinder Seed is way better for Navia, way better. It's about like 3 to something K, like crazy damage. So the point is, if you don't have any Geo DPS, Navi is great. Navi is actually cool. Navi, so yeah, it's definitely Navi is strong. Navi definitely strong character. So yeah, guys, let me check what I got today. Yeah, this one I will keep it. I don't wanna like, this one is HP. This one is like actually might be good for xilonen. I will keep it because you know why? When it comes to yeah, crit damage would be better. Let's try this one first. Maybe I can. Actually, this one is. Oh yeah, this attack because of that. Well, let's give it a try. Just like only 4 levels. Okay. And let's try this one. Maybe I can get crit damage. Okay. Nope. Alright, so yeah. I just like, yeah. Is that almost... Artifacts? Oh yeah, my artifacts, yes. My new Mora, yeah, I have like enough Mora, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah. I had more than that, by the way. You know what? I had about like 100 million, but yeah. I just spent some for characters. So yeah, and it's going lower and lower and lower again. That's alright, it's possible. It's like kind of like, okay, you spend Mora. Anyway, about artifacts, yes. You mean like what I have? So yeah, I have a lot of artifacts. By the way, I have a ton of like 20, level 20 of them. You see, like, so yeah, it's about like half of them, like level 20. Yeah, I play literally from the beginning of the game. So yeah, it's kind of like, okay, it's normal. Now, if you can level up entire Teyvat, no, actually, it's impossible. You know why? When it comes to Mora, it's actually extremely expensive. You know why? You need about like 12 millions to level up character up to level 90 and weapon. It's actually a huge amount of Mora. 12 millions with talents, of course. 12 millions is a lot. It means like with my Mora, I can do about like 4 to 5 characters with signature weapons. So just keep that in mind. It's not enough. Like, yeah, like, unfortunately, it's like that. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining, guys. I will be online not tomorrow but on Friday, because you know why? There's not so much to do, to be honest. Yeah, today was a Spylabis, new Spylabis. It wasn't so difficult, just kinda like, it's mostly because of that, you know, blessings they give us. It actually was huge, 75%, it's huge. So yeah, but on Friday, as you know, we're going to get a special program, Genshin Impact special program, 5.8 special program. So yeah, we definitely will get some news to discuss. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining once again, guys. And yeah, like, maybe I will do stream tomorrow. We'll see. But I will do the like, yeah, notification, you know, in advance. So yeah, you can see that. If we get, you're welcome, Clark. So yeah, if we will get something special, I don't know, maybe something, then yes, but I don't think so, because lately, yeah, not so much happening into the Teyvat and in Genshin Impact especially. So yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
I will make you better.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange boundary in NVidia. It's been getting quite busy recently.
I will make you better.
Today's recommendation is the skirk.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.